because then it means I don't have enough miners either. So yeah. So let's craft miners, yeah. So this is again a point where where the bottleneck again is iron, and this is something that you will see a lot in the early game. You just need an excessive amount of iron for crafting basically anything. Okay, for 200 I'm not gonna put it there. For 3k maybe, yes, why not? What did I just... Yeah, I just threw a turret there. Okay, so that's 25 miners. I need 5 more to make it a full lane. And now this needs to have a splitter as well, and that's not good because then it will feed the coal line. So now it will start to pick up, hopefully, or eventually. Okay, yeah, let's go. And this will mean that I will have iron on the lower section as well. So I will have iron for the mole, and I will have iron to actually craft all these items that I need in order to make more smelting lines and enter the never-ending circle of Factorio. Okay, that's what I need. I'm gonna need a few more of those. I'm just gonna add that here or here, those there, put down those, add a few inserters again, maybe upgrade the ones that are distributing the coal up here, like that. Yep. Probably at this point I should extend the coal for the mining as well, or the smelting as well. I'm not sure, but why not? I have some miners, let's just use it for that. Let's just use them for that. Let's refill these, they can go on. Okay, so you can see we have iron down here now. So these are working full time. Oh, I forgot to limit these. Okay, let's actually leave 2 stacks for that. Okay, yep, yep. Okay. So limit that to 2, limit that to 3 or maybe 4 even sometimes. This one can be just 2, I think. Okay, great. So this is basically the main idea for me. That's what I usually get at in one, like, you know, when I'm starting playing. If I'm here, I already know that now I have in the mall making all the items I need, and then I see that and I'm praying, and I'm also running in that direction already because I have bad feelings about this. Yep, their ammunition just got run out. Okay, great. That's actually great. This part here actually keeps up pretty nicely. I'm happy with that. I'm actually so happy that I'm gonna add some more just to be on the safe side. Just to make sure. So Yep, that's a bit too much, especially if these get run down. Just a second, please. Yep, I'm back. Okay, so this is the time when I'm starting to think that, you know, the game has kept us so tied up and so, you know, on the edge. Like every time we were good with something, then the biters came. So, you know, and this actually improved a lot since I started playing the game, which was, I don't know, like a couple of years ago. I feel like I'm being kept on the toe all the time. And I mean that in a good way now. I mean, I don't always enjoy it, but I think that's what you need to have if you want to play this game like, properly. That's how you need to feel. 28 miners, which is, you know, it should be 30, but I'm fine now. I'm okay with that. I'm not using all the iron anyways. And also don't forget that once you have the mining productivity, you will be okay with 28 miners as well. So now for the science, let's set up the red science. I'm gonna do 2 because I usually do 2. Doesn't really matter because basically you will probably just have one of these assemblers working, and you also need copper for that, as you could have already seen. Okay, let's take those. Let's take some of those. Yep. So yeah, it depends how you plan your base and how you plan with the science per minute that you want to achieve. But generally speaking, you won't really need more than like 2 assemblers, I guess. Okay, so I have second thoughts there. And that is why put something that way when you can do it this way as well. And so this comes down that way. What I usually do is then do the belts and 2 for the inserters. And actually just one further to the left, because then you can use these nice inserters. So again, what's that? Yeah, 1 that's fine. Yep, and then no, this is actually the inserters, right? And the second one is inserters. I think I'm not gonna use that for the time being, and then use 1 for that because it needs to pick 2 items from that line, that lane, that whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, for that I need a quick blue inserter, and for this as well, I think. And then let's do it like, no, why store them? Because I already stored them somewhere else, so that's fine. Let's do it like, I don't know. I just feel like this is like you know, like a really standard, and that's fine with me way of doing it. So okay, so as soon as I do this, and as soon as I put that belt there, I'm gonna have a line of for the red science, and a line for the green science. And I usually tend to just drag it out, because this area is probably not going to use by anything else anyways. So then it's handy to just go like this. Yep, and then that's going to be the line for the red. And I need more assemblers, and I did not set up the assembler and the minor assemblers in the mall yet, which I'm gonna do now. And yeah, I'm gonna do them here. I learned it from a speedrunning perspective, like from people that are doing speedruns, and they are pretty much experts in this game, that you should probably leave the assemblers and the miners on the back of the line if you're doing if you're doing a mall in this way, because they are eating up all your resources, and you're better off if, why not just turn it around? I think we should. So you're better off if it's at the end of the line, because then it doesn't consume all the ingredients for other machines, like from other machines. Yeah, this makes no sense as long as I only have one line feeding it, but that's fine, because later on it will make sense. Okay. So let me quickly check something, which is basically at this point the ratios, because that's something that's important in this game. I'm just gonna for the moment like check on that as well, as long as we're here. Okay, so let's do the lamp, because as far as I see, that's the last only red science, so that's fine. Okay, so in the long run I will want to have I want to have 2 science per minute for each of the sciences, including the red and the green. And what I'm checking in the back now is the amount of assemblers that I need for that. And I'm also considering that I'm gonna switch to blues after a certain while. So with blues it would be 16, with the assembling machine ones it's 20, for example, for the green science. So I'm gonna just put down from the gray ones as much as I will later on need from the blue ones, so when I do the upgrade I can just do it quicker. So yeah, so 16 for the greens and 14 for the reds. That's probably pretty much overkill at the moment. I don't care. So again, 16 of these. I have 5, 6, and then I need 2 more, right? Yep. And now I'm already consuming all the iron, so that's 16, right? And that's 14, right? Yep, correct. So this is gonna be a bit too much at the moment. I mean, it's gonna produce an amount of science that I cannot really consume, or cannot really keep up with the science that I'm actually producing, but that's okay with me for now. I just want to have everything prepared, and I'm fine if some of my base is not working all the time. So I should also start crafting those because I will need a heck of labs if I want to actually at least try to consume such an amount of science. Okay. Also inserters, I don't have enough of. 17? That's crazy. Should actually go for the inserters because I will run out soon here. Never mind. Okay, so that's that. And just a quick check of something. Yep, okay, that's fine. And then you are this one. Okay, okay. And this I always mess up. I don't like asymmetrical things, so if I have to put one more here and all the others are on the other side, I'm not happy. Sometimes at least. Okay, so how about we just go for that last one and then go for, okay, that's 16. And then I'm going for the inserters. Why don't I grab what I put here, the 400 greens that I need. It's a bit more quick this way. Just a little bit more. Okay. Let's go for how much more? It's 20, 36. Okay. All right. I'm not even sure if I can actually feed all these green science assemblers with only those two. But that's a problem for some other time. My problem for now is setting up the labs. Actually, just reduce that number with 3 and just get rid of that too, because I don't need it anymore, because I'm producing a lot of science somewhere else, and I was planning to destroy this anyway because I will need the space later on for spaghettiing around with the other sciences that I'm gonna bring in here.